Moms are the unsung heroes of our lives, balancing love, discipline, and an endless supply of laughter. Here are 10 jokes and puns to celebrate the incredible moms who keep the humor alive. 1. Why did the mom bring a ladder to the bar? She heard the drinks were on the house. 2. What do you call a mom who's also a detective? Mommy Holmes, always solving the mystery of missing socks. 3. Mom's cooking is so good, it's a positively unbeatable. 4. Did you hear about the mom who won a marathon? She's been running the household for years. 5. Why did the mom bring a pencil to the party? She wanted to draw attention. 6. Mom's superpower? Turning a pile of dirty laundry into a neatly folded masterpiece. 7. How does a mom answer the phone on Halloween? Mummy speaking. 8. Why did the computer go to therapy? It had too many mommaries. 9. What's a mom's favorite chemical element? for manganese, the element of comfort. 10. When a mom tells a joke, it's not just funny, it's punderful. Halloween, a time when ghosts, ghouls, and goblins come out to play, also brings with it a spirit of humor and mischief. Embrace the spooky season with a collection of 10 jokes and puns that are bound to tickle your funny bone and add a dash of laughter to the eerie atmosphere. 1. Why do mummies never take vacations? They're afraid they'll relax and unwind. 2. What's a vampire's favorite fruit? A blood orange, of course. 3. How do you mend a broken jack-o'-lantern? With a pumpkin patch. 4. Why did the ghost go to the party? To boogie on the dance floor. 5. What do you call a witch who lives at the beach? A sandwich. 6. Why did the skeleton go to the barbecue? To get another rib. 7. What's a monster's favorite play? Romeo and Juliet. 8. How do you make a witch itch? Take away the W. 9. Why did the scarecrow become a successful politician? He was outstanding in his field. 10. What's a ghost's favorite dessert? Blueberry pie. Kids bring joy and laughter to our lives, and what better way to celebrate their playful spirit than with a collection of jokes and puns? From clever wordplay to silly scenarios, these snippets are sure to tickle your funny bone and maybe even elicit a giggle from the little ones in your life. 1. Why did the kid bring a ladder to school? Because he wanted to go to high school. 2. What do you call a mischievous kid who plays hide and seek all the time? A little sneak. 3. Why did the kid bring a pencil to bed? To draw the curtains. 4. What did the grape say when the kid stepped on it? Nothing, it just let out a little whine. 5. Why was the math book sad? Because it had too many problems. 6. What's a kid's favorite type of exercise? Kangaroo jumps. 7. Why did the kid bring a ladder to the bar? He heard the drinks were on the house. 8. What do you call a kid who tells jokes about vegetables? A stand-up comedian. 9. How does a kid organize a fantastic space party? They plan it. 10. Why did the kid bring a mirror to the playground? To play with their reflection. Dark humor has a unique way of tickling our funny bones, even in the shadows of life's complexities. Embrace the darker side with a collection of jokes and puns that might just leave you grinning in the gloom. 1. Why don't skeletons fight each other? They don't have the guts. 2. I used to play piano by ear, but now I use my hands and fingers. 3. Why did the vampire break up with his girlfriend? She was a pain in the neck. 4. What's a vampire's favorite fruit? A blood orange. 5. Did you hear about the claustrophobic astronaut? He just needed a little space. 6. Why did the ghost go to the party? To boogie on the dance floor. 7. I told my wife she was drawing her eyebrows too high. She looked surprised. 8. Why did the scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. 9. What do you call fake spaghetti? An impasta. 10. Parallel lines have so much in common. It's a shame they'll never meet. Ready for an earful of laughter, these corny jokes and puns are sure to pop a smile on your face and might just have you rolling your eyes too. 1. What do you get when you cross corn with a werewolf? A maze piece. 2. Why shouldn't you tell a secret on a farm? Because the corn has ears. 3. What did the corn say when it received a compliment? Ah, shucks. 4. Why was the corn such a good listener? Because it was all ears. 5. What's a corn's favorite type of music? Pop. 6. Why don't corn jokes ever get old? Because they're irresistible. 7. How do cornfields stay up to date? They read the Kernel newspaper. 8. What do you call corn that joins the army? Kernel corn. 9. Why did the cornstalk get an award? Because it was outstanding in its field. 10. What did the farmer say when he lost his tractor? Where's my tractor? Okay, not corny, but definitely in the field of dad jokes. Why did the comedian go to jail? Because his jokes were criminal. Comedy is a serious business, but it's also a playground for puns and laughter. Let's dive into a collection of 10 jokes that will tickle your funny bone. 1. Why did the stand-up comedian get a job at the bakery? He needed the dough. 2. Did you hear about the comedian who only tells jokes about construction? He's great at building punchlines. 3. Why don't comedians ever get lost? They always find their way back to the punchline. 4. What's a comedian's favorite type of exercise? Stand-up comedy. Of course, it's a real workout for the funny bone. 5. How do you catch a squirrel that wants to be a comedian? Climb a tree and act like a nut. 6. Why did the comedian bring a ladder to the comedy show? To reach the high notes in his punchlines. 7. Why did the joke book go to therapy? It had too many issues with being tear-inducing. 8. What did the comedian say to the heckler who interrupted his set? You must be a parking ticket, because you've got fine written all over you. 9. How do comedians stay cool during a performance? They have a great sense of humor, it's their biggest fan. 10. Why don't comedians ever play hide and seek? Because good jokes always find a way to come out. Dark humor often treads the fine line between morbid and amusing, appealing to those with a taste for the macabre. Here are 10 jokes and puns that dive into the shadows of comedy. 1. Why did the skeleton go to therapy? It had a deep-seated issue with its funny bone. 2. I told my wife she should embrace her mistakes. She gave me a hug. 3. What do you call fake spaghetti? An impasta. 4. My friend asked me to help him round up his 37 sheep. I said, 40. 5. I used to play piano by ear, but now I use my hands and fingers. 6. I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why. 7. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. 8. I told my wife she was drawing her eyebrows too high. She looked surprised. 9. Why did the scarecrow become a successful therapist? He was outstanding in his field. 10. I have a joke about construction, but I'm still working on that one. If you think about it, the English language can be quite amusing, especially when it plays the lead role in jokes and puns. Here's a collection that might just tickle your linguistic funny bone. 1. Why don't we ever tell secrets on a farm? Because the potatoes have eyes, the corn has ears, and the beans stalk. 2. I'm reading a book on the history of glue. I just can't seem to put it down. 3. What's the difference between a cat and a comma? One has claws at the end of its paws, and the other is a pause at the end of a clause. 4. I'm friends with 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why. 5. Why did the scarecrow become a successful author? Because he was outstanding in his field. 6. I wasn't originally going to get a brain transplant, but then I changed my mind. 7. Why do we never tell secrets in a garden? Because the potatoes have eyes, the corn has ears, and the beans stalk. 8. Two antennas met on a roof, fell in love, and got married. The ceremony wasn't much, but the reception was excellent. 9. Why was the math book sad? Because it had too many problems. 10. I avoided thesauruses for years, but now I feel I can finally say I've moved past that synonymy.